For a little over a year and a half now, I've been streaming on Twitch. And through all the ups and all the downs, I've learned a lot. But more than anything, what I've learned is Twitch isn't quite what you think it is. It seems like everyone nowadays is trying to become a Twitch streamer or a YouTuber or a social media content creator. And on the surface, it makes sense. These jobs offer an opportunity to play games with friends and have fun, to make videos about things you're truly interested in, and to talk about and discuss topics that you're passionate about with like-minded others. My name is Frank, if you haven't guessed already. FranklyGaming on Twitch, YouTube, and all my other platforms. And I've been a software engineer now for about 3 years out of college. But for the past year and a half, I've been doing Twitch. And I started just like any other streamer. I watched Harris Heller, Devin Nash, and all the other quote-unquote Twitch gurus. I took their tips to heart, and I learned my own as I went. I played multiple different games, and in each, I tried to foster a sense of community and growth. That way I could get myself off the ground. I created a YouTube channel to promote my Twitch, and then eventually an Instagram, as well as a Twitter page. I created a TikTok that blew up briefly and helped my channel grow for a short period of time. And over time, I've built an entire ecosystem around the FranklyGaming name, the Twitch channel that I originally started. And a year and a half later, I'm further along on my Twitch journey than I've ever been in terms of viewership, money, and just overall engagement with my posts. And that's not to say I'm still not very small. But the funniest thing is now I'm sitting here a year and a half later, and the most astounding realization I've come to is that Twitch is a joke. And I don't mean that like you probably think I do. You see, Twitch has a lot of great creators, funny and interesting people like Ludwig and Miskiff, and just entertaining people to watch. They're everywhere. But the platform itself and what it's built upon is a house of cards. And I've started to realize this now on Twitch only after about a year and a half. After following thousands of streamers and watching thousands of hours of other big and smaller streamers like myself trying to grow. And I can definitively say without question that there is almost no correlation between entertainment value and how many people are watching you and trying to help you succeed. And that's a weird thing to say, because naturally when we look at Twitch, we see those, like I said, Ludwig, Miskiff, and Ninja, and the big ones, and we say surely they are there because they deserve to be. And for a lot of them, they do deserve to be there. They're hardworking, and they have great ability. And that's a good thing to see. But I caution you, for everyone watching this video right now, go to Twitch. Go to any game section you want, preferably one that's decently populated. Scroll down through and through the streamers, find a couple of people at 100 viewers, a couple people at 50, a couple people at 1,000. And one by one, go through those streamers and take the time to watch their content and see what it is that makes it so interesting. The controversial take is that I think for about 95+% of these people, there's nothing. You'll go to these streams and you'll sit there and you'll ask yourself, why are people watching this? Maybe they're very toxic and it's just annoying to listen to them shit on people nonstop and be extremely negative. Maybe all they're doing is sitting there and being hot. Maybe all they're doing is sitting and playing games at an above average level, but nothing special. And you start to go through these and you start to wonder, why? Why are these people doing better? Why do these people have more viewers? And sometimes you get your answer. Maybe they had a big Instagram. Maybe they had a big YouTube. And others, you're left awestruck. You're left wondering how these people have accumulated such a big community, one that doesn't seem to be chatting either, barely at all, at least compared to your size. And you're wondering, how did these people become successful, but I didn't? And that is why Twitch is a joke. Because you see, Twitch is like Hollywood, or any really media franchise for that matter. It requires a lot of work, a lot of dedication, and a lot of talent and ability. And I truly believe that anyone can get there. Anyone can better themselves to a point to be at least a decent streamer. But that's not the problem. The problem is, it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, the systems and communities around which Twitch are built are the issue. There's a reason that there's so many girls with their tits out, and that's how they're getting views. And so many guys being assholes and just acting crazy and doing crazy shit. Twitch skews to a younger audience. And that's fine. Inherently, that's okay. That's where all the money is on every platform. YouTube, Instagram, everything. That's why Ryan's Toys is the highest grossing YouTube channel ever. And that's fine on its own. But this, in amalgamation, with a community that is so driven by toxicity and sexuality and characteristics that you wouldn't usually think of first when you think of someone who is good at streaming, it leads to an ecosystem where those that grow aren't necessarily all the ones that you would have guessed are. And I think this first part is pretty obvious. Life isn't fair. Hotter people are going to get more people to make out with them. Smarter people are going to get a better job. And those that work harder are going to get farther than you. Life isn't fair. But the even bigger issue that Twitch has is, on Twitch, life doesn't even make sense. Sometimes you'll see people become radically successful for apparently no reason, and other times, especially for a lot of the streamers I've watched, they provide quality content, that of the ability of Ludwig and Miskiff, honestly. And they have seen no success now for years. And the thing is, there's a lot of different reasons for that. For example, Harris Heller and Devin Nash would tell you it's because they needed to grow on YouTube, to grow an audience. They needed to actually go on a platform that had discoverability. Others will tell you that they just weren't good enough. And some others will say, maybe they just got unlucky. And you see, that's the warning I want to give you guys about Twitch. Because after you've done this for long enough, you've realized just how much almost none of it matters. It's a great thing and profession to be doing. It's a lot of fun, and hell, I enjoy my time like hell, and I've been lucky enough to have quite a big community come and support me. But more now than ever, I've realized just how much of a joke the whole system is. When my sister first started streaming, she went from her Mac camera, which was currently breaking. You could barely see or hear her, just make out the silhouette of a girl. And all she did was sit there and do homework, and briefly every once in a while say hi to chat. In 2 weeks, she went to an average of 50 viewers, made over $1,000, and was getting invited to multiple shows. XQC's girlfriend, Adept, rated her, and she was on track to be one of the biggest streamers in the quickest time possible. She was bored though, and quit, ironically. But then you turn to others. Not even just myself, because let's be honest, I'm a narcissist at heart. But other small streamers that have worked tirelessly, endlessly, and this includes other girls as well. It's not even a sexist thing. There's so many people out there with high abilities and just great content that aren't getting seen. My sister recently came back to streaming. She's doing the exact same thing she used to do, but at a much higher quality. Her camera's now upgraded, her microphone's now upgraded, and her streams are much more interesting and awesome and engaging. Her viewership has never been lower, and it's not growing at all. Her content, in every single imaginable way possible, got better. She never was promoting before, she never was doing anything, nothing changed except everything getting better, quite literally. And it didn't matter. In fact, it got worse. When I streamed in Fortnite when I first started, I slowly, day by day, grew, little by little, only to watch it fall up and down and up and down, and it never felt like I could quite bridge the gap and get over the hump. Some of my peers that were at the same size as me, at the time we were averaging about 10 to 20 viewers, I saw them start to radically grow. Every single stream they did a giveaway. Every single stream they played with viewers. Every single stream they clickbaited or did crazy shit. They were toxic, they were crazy, they were like all the big Twitch streamers you know, or at least most of them. And they started to grow rapidly. I've seen some of them switch games and lose every single viewer they had, quite literally, this is not a joke, this is a true story, dropping from an average of 253 viewers to 5. I've seen others keep their viewership, lose it randomly, and gain it again. And I've seen others roar to the top nonstop, only to have dramatic falls and become depressed. I've seen the opposite, others struggling forever and then exploding. But the crux of the issue is that there's no rhyme or reason. Better streamers aren't necessarily getting to the top, and I truly and utterly mean that. There are so many, let's be quite honest, boring streamers. There are hundreds of thousands of people with hundreds of viewers on Twitch that, I'm going to be frankly honest here and say what a lot of people won't say, are boring as fuck. They aren't interesting, they aren't good, they aren't funny, and they are not entertaining in whatsoever. And yet hundreds watch them. Hundreds sit in chat and spam random emotes at random times, and the streamer has no interaction. And there are other streamers that are insanely funny, insanely interesting, and you see no growth. People that target a younger audience and negativity and really just things that I don't think are very positive seem to grow more. And those that don't seem to grow less, but even when you switch those places, sometimes that's not true. A warning to everyone that wants to start on Twitch. There is no playbook. There is no do this and you will grow. You don't make a YouTube channel and that blows up and then you have a Twitch channel. That's hard too. So as many times as you want to listen to Harris Heller or Devin Nash or any of the gurus about how, hell, I did this before too, about how to grow, it's all lies. Nobody knows. Nobody knows how to grow on Twitch. The only thing you know is where you're at currently. I could tell you exactly what I did to originally grow. I just talked to people in multiplayer games and they started coming to my stream. And then after that, I made better jokes than other people and they started staying. But it doesn't matter, because I've also had periods where my viewership went from 40 to 50 average to 5 and then came back again. I've had periods of ups and downs. And I'd be lying if I came in front of a camera and tried to act like I really knew how to grow. I could tell you to make a YouTube channel. And I'd be right in saying, yes, if you get 1 million views on every video, I'm sure your Twitch channel will grow at least a little bit. But I've seen people that get hundreds of thousands of views on their YouTube videos, and they only get 20 to 30 views on their Twitch. And that's with promoting on their videos. I don't know how that's possible, but I've seen it. What I'm trying to say, and the warning I want to get across to every Twitch streamer watching this, is the only thing you can guarantee is yourself. You're going to be met with times of depression where you lose viewership and it feels like no one cares about you when you change games. You're going to be met with times of euphoria where it feels like you're growing like crazy and no one can stop you. You're going to be met by people telling you how to grow and what to do, that you need to do collabs, that you need to make a YouTube channel, that you need to play certain games. None of it's true. Twitch is the Wild West. It's Hollywood. Just because you're better than everyone else doesn't mean you're going to succeed. There is a factor of luck involved. There's millions and millions of streamers nowadays. Over 4 to 5 million per month last year. And with those numbers, there's going to be a lot of good people and a lot of bad people. And just statistically speaking, on both sides, many will climb to the top, irregardless of whatever methods they're using. If you want to become a successful Twitch streamer, and you want to grow a platform that you can truly be proud of, the only thing you can rely on is yourself. Because you're the only one that's going to decide whether or not you give up. And the only thing that every single big streamer, YouTuber, CEO, and everyone has in common that ever became successful is that they never gave up. So I'm here to tell you that Twitch is going to suck ass. People are going to be toxic as fuck to you. People are going to leave your stream for seemingly no reason. You're going to genuinely know in your heart, after working your ass off, that you are funnier and you are better than those with twice your viewership. But it's not going to matter. All that's going to matter is that you're going to never stop fucking trying. So thanks for watching, guys. As always, I really appreciate you coming in and supporting. And I'll see you all on Twitch.